Welcome back to another video. In this video, we'll be breaking down the trading platform provided by Interactive Broker. So once you guys open up their platform on your laptop or computer and log in, this is the information that is by default shown to a new person logging in. Okay, so we have the mosaic layout already set by Interactive Broker. I will help you set up a new one. So just to kind of break down what's already here, we don't want to change anything. We're going to leave it as it is. Now the first thing we have is the order entry. This is where we will be placing all the orders for the stocks that we are looking to trade, followed by the information for that stock that we are looking to trade, you know, the last traded price, the bid and ask, all that information. Then we have a small chart of that stock that we're looking at, followed by our trading activity for the day, such as the orders, the trades we've made, summary information, and stuff like that. On the right side, we have our monitor tab, which we will have our portfolio, meaning what stocks we our daily P&L, the stocks we are holding, followed by favorites. Here you can create your watch list, and followed by US movers. Okay, these are the overall movers for that particular day. In the lower side, we have the news. We have the market news. Over here, you will have all the news related for the overall market. So every single stock that has a news coming out should be pushed in this area. In the next section, we have portfolio. In here, whatever stocks you're currently holding positions in will push news out. And then followed by whatever stock we are currently looking at. Now, to break this down, you have to understand that this is linked to a particular color, which is right here on the top. So when you choose a color here, all the windows on that screen get connected. Okay, so we have green group color connected with all of our windows. So if we change this, so let's say Apple, you're going to see a change here in this section and here, and we will only see the news related to Apple. So let's kind of break down how to place an order from this particular screen, okay? So let's say you're looking at Apple's chart, it looks good, you wanna go long. We're going to click on buy, right? Then we have the option to choose the quantity. So let's say we wanna buy 500 shares of Apple. The type of price that we want to get in at, we're going to click on mid price. Okay, so mid price is between bid and the ask. So if the bid is 246.71, ask is 246.75, we want the order to be filled in somewhere in the middle, which is 246.73. Okay, so once you click on mid price, and we hit, and then followed by that, we have the type of order. Now there are two types of order. There are day and good till canceled. Now day orders are typically orders that are placed and gets filled between 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time and 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So that means if your order does not get filled that day, it gets automatically canceled. If you do not want that, you're going to hit on good till cancel. So that means if the order does not get filled that day, which means that if the stock does not hit the price that we want to get in at, it will be pushed until the next day. So for now, we're just going to hit on day. So this is how your order should look like. We want to buy 500 shares at mid price, and it's a day order. You hit submit. Once you hit submit, you're going to see, I'm just going to change this to Apple. Once you hit submit, you're going to see the order pop up on the chart. So we are trying to get in at 246.75. The other place it pops up on is at the activity center. So right under orders, it's highlighted that we are trying to buy Apple at the midpoint at 246. The quantity is 500 shares. And the first number that comes before that little line is how many shares are getting filled or have gotten filled. So if we have 200 here, that means 200 of 500 shares from Apple have been filled, and they're still working on getting us the remaining amount. Now, let's say you don't want this order to continue getting filled. You can either click cancel right here, or you can click cancel right next to the order side. Once you do that, it's going to disappear. Okay, now let's click on the plus sign next to monitor tab, right? So you're going to get this little watch list section. So we're going to build a watch list. So click on this, and we are going to click on new watch list. Once you click on new watch list, right click, rename watch list, name it whatever you want. Just going to keep it my watch list, and just put this ticker symbol. Let's say we want Facebook, right? And the second one we want is Apple. Now you want to hold down shift and enter after you hit the ticker symbol, so it doesn't confirm that if it's a stock, if it's in this market or that market. So just hit shift and enter. So let's say we want to also add Amazon, hold down shift, press enter, and it should just add it. Right, so if you don't hit shift, it's going to ask you this information. Okay, so you want to always hold down shift, hit enter. Now this is showing us our last price, the change from the day, and the percentage change for that day. Okay, so now this watch list is basically linked with this green group. You can unlink it if you want, but now this is how you will be building up your watch list. Okay, now we don't want to change the default layout. We're going to leave this as it is, you know, so you have a section to come back to and take a look at. Okay, this is our main Mosaic layout. So this is what it has here. It has our order entry, our trades, our summary, all of that information. So we're going to leave this just so you have all this information in one place. And when we create a new layout, you do not have to put this information in there. So now we're going to hit on the plus sign in the bottom. So once you do that, it's going to give you two options. One is to create a new layout or a layout library. These are preset layouts by Interactive Broker. So we're just going to create a new one. I'm going to help you create one, and then I will go over the layout library and we will set one up from over there as well. So once you click enter name, it doesn't work sometimes. So when you click on create, it's going to say you must enter a name. So click on that and then it should work. So I'm going to name it SML, click create, and then you should have a new tab right next to Mosaic. So whatever name you give, it's going to pop up next to Mosaic, okay? The next thing you want is click on new window. Once you click on that, it has all the tools that you can open up in a window, and it'll pop up right here, and we can set it up to however we want. We're going to start with charts, and we are going to kind of expand it a little bit just so that you guys can see it in a better view. So this is a basic chart. It is showing us the volume on the bottom. This is a 1-year daily chart for Tesla. We have the alert symbol here. We have the buy and sell information here as well. Okay, so this is if you want to buy it, if you want to enter short, if you want to enter an alert for this particular stock. Okay, if you want to change the time frame, you're going to go right here next to the Tesla where it says the sticker symbol. And here it is divided into candle size, time period, and your favorites, where you can set up your own favorite time frames. So let's say we want to look at intraday. So we're going to go to today, or a 5-minute chart, or 1-minute candle. Once you click on that, it's going to have a 1-minute candle for 1 day. If you want longer days, let's say 1 month, or today, and we want 1-minute candle, 2-minute, 10-minute candle for that day, you can set it up. Okay, so let's look at the 5-minute candle. So now this is a 5-minute candle. So kind of break this down. You might see this line. This is kind of dividing it by the date. So this is 1024. This is 1025. This, if you go below this line, it's 1023. All right. So this kind of tells us that this is for the previous day, and this is for the previous day from here. Okay. Now, by default, you have a feature that is also already set into the chart, which is called the trend line, right? So let's say we want to set a trend line right here underneath this level. So you're going to hold down the click button on your mouse and then drag it in the direction that you want. And then let's say you want it to be up until here, you let it go. Okay? Now let's say we want it going to the side. Same thing. Take it like this, drag it across, and then you let it go to the point that you're happy with. Now if you want to take these off, you can right click on them. Make sure you right click on it, and if you want to just remove that particular trend line, you click on remove this trend line. If you want to remove all of them, you will be clicking on this second option. Once you do that, it will remove all of your trend lines. Now, when you go to the right under the chart information right here on the top, there is this edit chart information. So if you want a better line without having to actually, drag it around like this, let me just remove this. You can click on this edit chart and click on add horizontal trend lines, right? So let's say we have an intraday level here that we want to watch. Click on that. Let's say we want to add more lines. And let's say we have another intraday level right here, right? So that is how you can add horizontal lines. Let's say you want to add vertical lines. That is the third option under edit charts. You can add it right here like this. Again, to remove them, you click on one, remove all vertical trend lines, and then remove all horizontal trend lines. This is going to remove your lines, which are your support and resistance. So we're gonna go on a daily chart. We're going to go to the, edit chart, edit horizontal line. So let's say we have a level of support and resistance right here. We're going to add that, and we're going to go back to there again to add more lines. So let's say we have another level right here. We're going to add it like that. Now, how do you add your moving averages and your other studies, right? So once you have done, your support and resistance, you can click on this little tab, arrow tab right here. It's very tiny. It's all the way at the bottom. It's all the way at the end. You're going to click on more icons, and right here it gives you this information where you can open time and sales. You can set up the chart, save up the settings. There's a bunch of settings you can go through. So if you want time and sales, you can turn it on like this, and it's going to show you. Now this is delayed information again because it's a paper trading account, and we can just kind of move it here or at the bottom, and this is showing us the time and sales for Tesla. Okay, we're going to close this. Do not display this again. Now go back to that arrow. Once you go here, there is an option called add study. Okay, once you go here, it's going to be moving average. All right, so once you go there, we have the simple moving average and the exponential moving average. So EMAs and SMAs. So we're gonna set up our simple moving averages. So once you click on it, it's going to be added. And then to edit it, we're just going to click on it and right click on it and click edit indicator, right? And now once you click on it, right here, applied studies, right? We're going to change this to 50, okay? And then let's say the color, you want to change the color. Let's say we want to change it to red. Click OK. So again, color is right next to SMA. Click on change. Click on the color you want. Click OK. Click apply, and it will be changed. Okay. So I changed the color to orange. I'm going to change it again. Let's say red. Click apply, and it should change in the back. Okay, so once you're here, we can go back to moving averages, right? And let's say we want to add EMAs, right? So 9 EMAs, we want to add another one. So let's say we want to add 9 and 20, for example, right? I'm going to click apply. So now our 9 is blue color, our 20 is yellow color, our 50 SMA is red color. So let's say we want to add another simple moving average of 200. We are going to go to simple, and once it comes up, change the number 9, which is the period, to 200. Change the color to, let's just say, yellow, since we actually do have yellow. So we're going to change it to light blue color. And now you have all 4 lines displayed. Okay. Your momentum studies. So basically, these are how you add your studies, your MACD, your momentum indicators, your accumulation distribution indicator. So whatever indicator that you are looking to add, you just click on it, click add, and it gets added here. If you wanted to remove from this side, you click on it, click on remove, and it should get removed from this side. Once you do that, click apply, and it will be taken off. So we're just going to uncheck these. Once you uncheck these, it'll be taken off from the chart, but it still gets saved here, so you don't have to go back and add it and edit the studies and whatnot. It'll just keep it here, and then when you're ready to put it back on, check it on, click apply, and it'll just come back up. Okay, so we're going to take it off. We are going to just kind of show you guys what other studies they have. They have the Bollinger Bands here and their moving averages. Then if you want to look at trend studies, just go down, it has the ADX DMIs here, your DMIs as well. We're going to close this as well. So whatever indicator you want, you just go through this list, click on it, add it, and click apply. Now, once you've done that, click apply, click OK, and this is how your chart is now set, right? So we have our SMAs already being displayed here. Now, let's say you want to set an alert on Tesla. We're going to click on alert. Once we do that, you're going to see this yellow line pop up, right? So right now it closed at around 327. So we're gonna set an alert for above $332.42. So you see on the right side of the chart, it's telling us where the alert is going to get set at. So once you click here, it'll give us the option again. Now it's telling us we're looking at stock underlying Tesla. The method default, just leave it at default. So this operator, this tells us if it's greater than or less than. So if we want it to be above that price or close to that price, we leave this symbol. So we're going to change it to an even 40 cent. Click activate, and now we have an alert there. So it's going to alert us whenever stock Tesla hits 332.40. Okay. Now, if you want to buy from the chart, once you click on buy, so once you click on buy, you will have this little information pop up, right? So this is a simulation paper trading account. It might not be, a great example, but this is where you can practice and paper trade just to get used to your platform. When you're first starting out, don't start out using your real money to practice using the platform. Okay, so once you hit on buy, you're going to see this little yellow line pop up on the chart. So now it's telling us where you're trying to place your order. So let's say we're trying to get in at 326, right? On the right side, you're going to see it highlight in blue. Once you click down, it's going to come here, limit price. Once you hit transmit, now that order has went through. Now that order is being filled. Market is closed right now, so it's not going to work. So let's say you are not going to go through with your order. You can either hit cancel right here, or you can go to the chart and hit cancel. Okay. Again, once you do that, your log, your trades, and portfolio information is going to pop up here, and you can see that information. Now, let's say if we want to set up this chart and put more information on this particular layout. So we're going to push this chart back a little bit. We're going to hit on new window. Let's say we want level 2 pop up, right? So level 2, again, it's connected with this. So this is going to show us the level 2 for Tesla. New window again. Let's say we want another chart of Tesla, right? And this time we want a 5-minute chart. Okay, so then we drag it We can drag this chart right underneath it. Now we have a 5-minute chart. So let's just say this is because we are day trading, right? So we have a setup going on for us. Another new window. Let's say we want time and sales as well. So now again, time and sales next to the 5-minute chart. So this is how you can set up your workstation on each one of your layouts. Now, another way to, if you're too lazy to set it up, they have predefined settings already. So we're going to click on the plus sign. We're going to go to layout library, click on browse. So they have a bunch of information here. So let's say we're going to break down options trading now. So let's say we're going to add the options trading layout. Click on add layout. It'll open up a new window for you in the bottom. So now we have Mosaic, we have SML, and we have options trading. Right, again, it's connected with Tesla, so it's going to look like this. Now, give it a few seconds. It takes some time to get adjusted. So now this is your options chain. Okay. Now on the left side, again, we have calls. Right side, we have our puts. In the middle, we have the strike price for Tesla. On the top, right here, are your expiration dates: November 1, November 8. So let's say we're looking at November 15, 2019 expirations. This is what the chain will show. Again, it's a little slow right now, so give it some time. So the ask and bid. So let's say we're looking at the money, which is $330 strike. We click on this to place an order. It will be pushed down right here to your order entry, right? So again, it's the same process as buying the stocks. You highlight buy, quantity, how many contracts you want to buy, 10. If you want to do it at mid price, day order, click submit. Once you do that, it's going to break this down for you, but we're just going to close this for now. Override and submit. And your order should pop up right here in the orders, right? So now it's telling us we're trying to buy Tesla, November 15, 2019, 330 strike call at $13.30, 10 contracts. If you're not happy with this, you want to cancel it, just click on cancel. Okay, so this is your options trading layout. So let's go to one more, and you're going to click on browse. Now right here, now you have your order entry with portfolio, your book trading. This is technically with for day traders, chart trading, and then your stock scanners. So we're going to click add layout for the scanning. Okay, so now here we go. Now here is the stock scanner. Now it's going to take some time. Give it a few minutes. Once it's done, okay, so once it's done, here you're able to set your scans for scanning a particular market, right? So if we want to scan all the markets, even the OTC pink sheets, you're going to leave this highlighted. They have some parameters that are already set. For example, the top percent gainers. Once you click on that, I'm just going to turn this off. So once you click on the top percent gainers, right, it'll do this, and we are going to hit search. Right, so once you do that, the search should get a little slightly highlighted like this. So click on that, and right here in the bottom, we will see all the stocks with their names. So PCG was down 29%, GVA was down 29.5%, and so forth. So these were the top percent losers. So if you want to look at the gainers, you're just going to click on the gainers, click on search, and it's now on Friday, ANIK changed 35% for the day. GBTC 21.58%. So when you click on this, let's say we want to look at GBTC, it is connected. Again, it's linked. It's going to show you a chart right here, right? So this is showing you a line chart. We can go right here and we can actually change this to the chart type that we want to look at. 5-minute bar, or if you want to change it to 1 month, 15-minute, right? So whatever chart it is that you want to look at, you can change the settings and view it from right here. If you want to buy it, so whatever chart, whatever stock we're looking at, for example, let's say MONOY, once you click on that, all information is going to change. It's going to change also on the order entry. So let's say we want to short it because we think it's topped out. It's going to start pulling back. You click on sell. We're going to short 100 shares at a mid price, for example. Click submit, and right here. So when it's in red, that means your initial order is going to be a short order, and you are shorting 100 shares of MONOY. So this was the breakdown of the interactive broker platform. If you guys have any questions, let me know. We will, go over it, help you guys, and break down any other questions you guys may have.